What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Tesla today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, my friends. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are sitting at about $336.51 right now, down 16.8% on the month. That's okay. A little bit of a double top look right now. But these looks, they're only there until they're not, right? Like this was a double top until it wasn't, and it continued. And even then, it didn't matter. It kept correcting. So I'm not worried about it right now. If anybody's looking at this saying it's a double top, I don't think it is. It's too early to determine that, right? It really is. But let's look at these indicators and see if we can determine that. Let's look at the high to low here. High to low right here. That took us all the way up to the golden ratio, the 1.618. It's very common when interacting with your primary target zone, the 1.618 to the 1.272, to pull back to the 100 to the 886 area. Generally, when you hit the 1.618, you could consider finding support at the 100, if not even above there. So $300 and above are good areas for support. 274 would be the area that I like to see us hold, 274. So you're at 336 right now. It might seem like it sucks, but man, you could go down lower, all the way down to 274, 275, find support there, and that would actually look really good. That'd be good structural integrity right there. So it's nothing to fret, right? Looking at a monthly perspective, that would also bring your RSI down a little bit, right down here probably. Getting it to bounce off the 50, finding a higher low there. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible thing. It just puts these new all-time highs, these higher price targets that we're waiting on, it puts them off until a later date. That's all it is. So let's look at this weekly time frame and see if we've got anything here. Weekly RSI, seeing lower lows here. Generally speaking, whenever you get lower lows in the RSI, but you have higher lows in the price, that's a good thing. That's what you call hidden bullish divergence. With that being said, you could go a lot lower. Who's to stop you right here? You could go a lot lower and still have that hidden bullish divergence. So let's just see from a low to a high what would make sense for you to stop at. So first and foremost, we're at $336. Again, that high to low here, where you went all the way up and you tipped. No, wait, that wasn't it. I'm sorry, I'm getting all twisted. Let me get the monthly aspect here. Where is it? Oh, that's right. I remember what I did now. Okay, it was this high to low. This high to low right here. Come on, if I can get it. There we go. High to low there. You went all the way up to your 1.618. It's very common to pull back to your 886 100 level. And oftentimes when you hit the 1.618, you look to find support at the 100 or above. Well, right around that 100, which is at $299.29, right there is this 382. Generally speaking, in strong moves, you look to find support at your 382. Sometimes you even go just below there. So what's just below there? That 100 level. What's just above there? That 302 level. So I very much do believe $300, nice psychological level of support. Also an area in the price that we found support and resistance before, right? Literally a place that you found resistance right there. It just makes sense that you probably find support there. You're at 336 now. I bet you drop another 10% or so, right around $300. Bounce there. It's okay if you go a little bit lower. It's okay if you see prices below 300. I promise you it's not going to be broken. It's very common, in fact, with the 382, you can find support here, but on the same day you wick below and then you come back up and close above. So don't be surprised if it goes a little bit lower. But I expect support in this area, and then we start to move up and out. Looking at the weekly trajectory here, I think by the end of this month, if not the first week of March, we will see $302. And then going into March, going into basically the full month of March, I would expect that we're moving out to new all-time highs and beyond. You hit that 1.618 perfectly. I'm assuming you're going to hit the 100 perfectly. So let's play off of this. I think you're going to continue to build from here. Your next target area would be the 1.886 to the 2.618. So that is something between about $591 to $1,037, man. Every time, if I had a nickel for every time that Tesla went to $1,000 before the stock splits again, man, I'd be rich already just off of that. This thing goes to $1,000 like it's nobody's business. I have no doubt in my mind that it will see $1,000 in time. Is it going to go there this year in 2025? Maybe, maybe not. It's not for me to say. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But it's not for me to say. It could go higher too. It doesn't have to stop there. High to low here, if we're looking at this high to low right here, you know, the 1.618 there, which you just kind of stopped at, right? You stopped right here at this relative 1.618. This larger 1.618 is right there with the 2.618. I really like that $1,000 target, man. I think you do go there by the end of this year. If not by the end of this year, sometime. I mean, I think it would be, right? You're pretty intertwined with crypto right now that you're allowed to have Bitcoin on the balance sheets to, like it. I think that you actually will see $1,000, but not anytime soon, unless soon is like relative to the end of this year. I think it'll be October, November, December, somewhere in that kind of time frame. Okay, so inevitably, I think you will get there. But before you do, when you break out of here, by the end of March, I would think you're somewhere around $600 probably. By the end of March, if you're not around 600, you're at least making strides up there. Certainly, I would believe you're at new all-time highs by the end of March. So $500 to $600 by the end of March, reaching for $1,000 by the end of the year. At the moment, you're at $336.51. I very strongly believe you will see prices at $300 very soon. Probably making your last little onslaught to the downside there. Don't be surprised if you move up first. You could move up to 380 and then continue to move down to that 300 target area. Okay, just because you move up to $380, $385 doesn't mean you're absolved of going lower. If you want to absolve yourself of going lower, if you want to invalidate any of the words or any of the thoughts that I've had in this video, basically what I'd need to see is I would need to see you get back above 420. 420, get above 420, and you're going to get real high. You know what I mean? It's going to be a good time. So that's all I got for you guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Again, over the weeks, probably over the next couple weeks, I'd expect we're moving down to $300. It wouldn't surprise me at all if at some point next week or even to end this week, if we were reaching up for $380, $390, somewhere in that area, find some resistance there, and then close out the month at lower targets, reaching for 300. It might even be the beginning of March that we're reaching for 300. But then after that first week of March, maybe even during the first week of March, we'll begin to bounce. We'll start to move up higher, reaching for new highs, prices that are above $500, if not as high as $600 by the end of March, and inevitably on a path that will take us all the way up to $1,000 or more by the end of the cycle. So that's all I got for you. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. That was my Jim Carrey moment, man, where I just talked and I didn't stop. I didn't catch a breath, right? You know what I mean? I should say Ace Ventura, right? How does he do it? He goes like, I'm glad you asked. And I'm not going to do the TA. We've already done it, so I think I made the point. Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Drink some water, right? I don't know. Bye-bye.